So once again, we're on the subject of eternal judgment, which is the 6 out of the 6 foundational doctrines as taught us in the book of Hebrews chapter 6, verses 1 and 2. And that text verse reads as, "Therefore, leaving the discussion of the elementary principles of Christ, let us go on to perfection, not laying again the foundation of repentance from dead works, and of faith toward God, and the doctrine of baptisms, of laying on of hands, and of the resurrection of the dead, and of eternal judgment." And we've been dealing with this doctrine of eternal judgment. And the previous teaching that we had a look at is the fact that unforgiven sin will be judged on the day. Oh, wait a minute. This practice that I'm practicing, this lifestyle that I'm living, is in fact sinful, and I need to now sort this out between myself and the Lord. But it all initiates through the believer who has interceded on their behalf. And so it is so vital for us to look out for each other. I know in my own personal life, I went into quite a backslidden state, and it was only as a result of the interceding prayers of my wife and other believers that the Lord got my attention, and that I was able to once again come with unforgiveness on the books. Don't come into the next life with unforgiven sin. That's really what the prophet Isaiah was speaking into the life of Hezekiah about. And so when we come to the end of our lives, one of the things we need to be doing before we go to be with the Lord is, Lord, I really need to clean up, because I need to make sure that I don't have to stand before you unashamed on that day in any area. So Lord, please, you just highlight to me, is there anything that I need to receive forgiveness for? Is there anyone I need to be forgiven? Is there any unforgiveness I'm holding on to? Things like that. And so we get our house in order, and then we're ready to